Welcome, Chattanooga wrestling fans, to the January 9th edition of Monday Moc Talk. As you can see, we're back in McKenzie Arena where the Southern Scuffle took place. Not a lot of wrestling going on in here today. It's transformed back into a basketball arena. But what is lacking here was present in McClellan Gymnasium last night as the Chattanooga Mocs took on Cleveland State University to open the new year up of their dual meet schedule. The Mocs came away with a 37-3 victory. Great win for our wrestling program. Started the night off with sophomore Shawn Greevy at 141 pounds. Greevy's been struggling. We've rallied around him as a team. He came out last night, opened the matchup for us, got the major decision as he began that dual meet. And here are some words from Mr. Greevy himself.
I felt pretty good this match, controlled my weight pretty well throughout the week. Started to put things back into place, maybe get my hair cut, wear my lucky shirt, and then everything fell back into place, felt good, pushed the pace during the match, and came out with a victory.
Overall, a good performance last night against Cleveland State, winning 9 out of the 10 bouts that we wrestled. Another good job by Nick Soto. Really the highlight match of the evening was 133 pounds since we started at 141. The last match of the night was 133. Nick scoring a 12-9 decision over a tough opponent, Nick Flannery from Cleveland State. Thought we wrestled pretty well. Was a little worried that we might come out flat. The Scuffle was a very emotional, high-energy weekend. To come back with a home dual meet on a Sunday afternoon, little concerned with maybe the energy that our guys would bring to the table. But again, winning 9 out of those 10 matches was a big deal for us. Really had an opportunity to win that 10th one and didn't capitalize. So overall, a good performance. This week, we start preparations to head to Arlington, Texas. First time we've been out of town in a while. The staff, our athletes are looking forward to getting on the bus and heading to Texas, going back into the home state of 184-pounder Robert Prigmore. So looking forward to taking him back to compete in front of some of his friends and family. But a big weekend for us. We open up that morning with Air Force. Then we wrestle Utah Valley, 2 very tough opponents in both of those. Then we wrestle Brown, another tough opponent, and we end the day against Wayland Baptist, a new team out in Texas that's just started up in the past few years. So Saturday will be another great day of wrestling for us, another great opportunity for us to test ourselves, see where we're at before we begin our conference schedule that next weekend. Hey, we want to say a big thanks to our riders here in our local area. Man, we are a sport that sometimes doesn't get a lot of good coverage, and man, we're blessed in the Chattanooga area and through our administration. Jay Blackman, our SID, our communications guy, does a great job of putting Chattanooga wrestling out there to the public. We just want to thank our local news channels, Ward Gossett at the Times Free Press, BB Branton at the Chattanoogan.com. Man, those guys did a phenomenal job covering the Scuffle. They do a phenomenal job of covering our home meets, our away meets, our athletes, doing stories on them. So we just want to give a shout out to those guys and just show our appreciation to them for all they do for us and for the sport of wrestling in general. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Monday Moc Talk. A couple of reminders. Lunch this week at Jefferson's at 11:45. Hope to see you there as we discuss the match against Cleveland State and project forward for the 4 dual meets out at the Lone Star Duels. Hope to see you back next Monday for Monday Moc Talk. Chattanooga Strong.